Well, I hope so. Well, we have had some Finnish experts here coaching them, and they have been very happy with working together with these people here. And we have been concentrating on the business ideas, developing them, and now we are turning our attention into the marketing and pitching.
The level of the startups this year it varies actually. You have some experienced startups that they already are in the market, and we have some very early stage. There are some who have ideas who are like more locally oriented, and some where they have the right exposure, European and worldwide exposure.
Well, Startups for Peace is a great initiative. It's great to see team members from both communities in startups, and actually the level of startups is at a pretty good level, and I believe that the teams that will go to Slush will represent Cyprus as it should be.
I was here in 2016 April, and it's really nice to see that the teams have actually developed quite a bit. You could see that they've actually thought a bit more about their pitches, although they do need quite a lot of work still. And it's nice to see that the startup scene is getting more and more vibrant year by year. And it's the third time Startups for Peace is organized, so I'm really looking forward to next year as well.
I will have the opportunity to get into Slush. And in our case, we're a startup that has to do with musicians, especially performing artists, and music has no borders. But Slush, it will be a great opportunity for us, especially because they're running also a music industry kind of section. The opportunity to get there and meet the right people will be big for us.
I participate in Startups for Peace because I really like the concept that they try to bring together two different communities with a lot of history and to build something new and really helpful for the whole country, for the whole island.
We are participating in Startups for Peace because we think it's a very good way for us to learn how to set up our startup, how to develop it, to learn how to pitch it, and to create a network of people that might actually help us in the future.
I think that the overall experience in the program so far is fantastic. I met a lot of beautiful and interesting people.
I've got some great feedback from business to pitching, so it's a great experience to improve your skills and guide you to the startup world.
The program is fantastic. My experience actually is really good. I think I have learned a lot of things. I have extended my network. The people who come from Startup Sauna, they give us a lot of information. They train us about how to pitch and other basic stuff. And I think it's a great experience so far.
I think it all has to do with reaching out to people. Just participating in the seminars gives you a lot of things because the speakers have a lot of important information to share with us. But at the same time, if you don't reach out to the fellow participants within the program or to the mentors, then I think you're missing out on ideas or best practices that could have been useful.
I feel a lot of energy around me, and it's inspiring. It's really important that one can see ideas resonate from the people who are experienced, so it boosts the entrepreneurs' confidence, and so far it's going pretty well.
Until now, I think it's very good experience to see other startup owners who has excellent ideas. We share information with them. We share experiences, we see what they are doing.
Startuppers have the chance to come and work together.
Yes, I believe that Startups for Peace can really bring the two communities closer because I think through the history of time, trade has brought people together. So entrepreneurship is one such form of trade in a way. I think we're exchanging ideas and we have a common base to build from.
I believe that Startups for Peace can bring the two communities closer by seeing that we're facing the same difficulties and in the business world, and like seeing what we have in common. That's what I think will bring us closer.
Yes, of course. I mean, we've been closer since the first day of the program, and between the events, we've been in contact over social media, and I'm feeling pretty strong that after this event, we will start meeting in person, and who knows, friendships, business partnerships. I'm looking forward to all.
I believe so, because the economy doesn't have any borders. So first of all, we have to understand, we have to build better future and better relationships and better economical relationships.
I think the idea is to keep these workshops in several places, both in the south and in the north, and this is of course the idea is to make it easier for the participants to come to the workshops, but also the idea is to help the teams to work better together, so it really adds some value to our program.
The experience at Slush was really amazing. We were there for 3 days, and we had also a booth. We were actually part of the European Startup Network booth, and there we could actually present our product. We have actually physically made the product when we were there. Another interesting thing is the type of how the Slush manages the matching between the startups and the investors. We didn't have too much time basically until the final, so we had like 1 month to manage it, and we had like 3 investor meetings for half an hour, but these were really amazing because it was also very nice also for my co-founder, CEO Andreas, that he was pitching to them, so he had time to perfect his also pitching in that half an hour, and also get some real questions from real investors concerning anything that has to do with the startup. So one of the advice we can give also to the startups that are going to Slush is to be really prepared on anything.
Some people call Slush Burning Man meets TED, and there's a lot of different descriptions, but I mean, Slush is really what you make of it. Some people go there for investor meetings, some people go there just to check out what Slush is about, some people go there to listen to talks, some people go there to find customers. So Slush is actually really what you make of it. But in going to Slush, I think the main purpose is that you have to have a goal. You have to have something you want out of the conference, especially if you're a startup. You have to go there to look for something. It's the same with pitching. You always have to ask something when you're pitching. So when you go to Slush, you have to have a clear vision and a view of what you actually want out of the conference and what you need next, basically to get to the next stage and grow international.